Welcome to the Trade Logistics channel, your partner in international trade. Today, we're diving into the world of importing digital products and uncovering the tax implications involved. So, if you're a digital entrepreneur or just someone curious about how this all works, you're in the right place. Let's get started. As our global digital economy continues to flourish, we've witnessed a significant surge in the trading of digital products across borders. Unlike physical products that go through customs, digital products, also known as electronic services, can be downloaded in a flash without any interference. But hold on, that doesn't mean they're exempt from regulation by the South African Revenue Service, or SARS. First things first, let's clarify what we mean by digital products or electronic services. In simple terms, these are electronic or digital contents delivered through electronic means, such as the internet or other telecommunication services. Examples of commonly traded electronic services include online educational programs, webinars, podcasts, games, online advertising, ebooks, music, videos, and much more. It's a vast and diverse world out there. Now, it's crucial to understand what doesn't fall under the category of digital products or electronic services. SARS distinguishes electronic services from other services that are delivered electronically but don't quite fit the digital product definition. These could include professional services, research, management services, or administrative services conducted outside of South Africa, with results sent electronically to the country. Importing and exporting services have their own separate set of rules, which we won't delve into today. It's important to keep that distinction in mind. So when does a digital product become an imported good? And who are the players involved? Well, according to SARS, a digital product is considered imported when the supplier is not a resident of South Africa, and two of the following three criteria are met. 1, the recipient is a South African resident. 2, the recipient has a South African address. And 3, the payment is made from a South African bank account. If these conditions are met, the foreign electronic services supplier becomes the exporter, and the resident or locally residing entity becomes the importer. In cases where a local entity facilitates the supply of foreign digital products, such as handling payment collection, SARS refers to them as an intermediary. It is essential to understand these roles and responsibilities when engaging in digital trade. Now, let's talk taxes. Luckily, there is currently no import duty tax on imported digital products in South Africa. Back in 1998, members of the World Trade Organization agreed on a declaration on global electronic commerce, which included a commitment to not impose customs duties on electronic products. This agreement is periodically reviewed, but it still stands strong, even here in South Africa. However, there are VAT, or value-added tax, implications for foreign suppliers outlined in the South African VAT Act. If a foreign supplier's digital sales in South Africa exceed R1 million over any consecutive 12-month period, either the foreign supplier or their local intermediary who receives payment must register with SARS as a VAT vendor. There is an exception to this rule though. If the sales volume above the R1 million threshold was solely due to temporary abnormal circumstances, the vendor won't be liable to register for VAT. Once registered, VAT is levied at a rate of 15%, collected and paid over to SARS. Remember, all tax invoices must be issued in South African rands. And here's an interesting tidbit. Foreign digital service suppliers with sales of 50,000 Rand or more in a 12-month period have the option of voluntary VAT vendor registration. If their sales volume drops below the R1 million threshold over a 12-month period, they can choose to deregister for VAT. So there you have it, folks. Importing digital products comes with its own set of tax implications, even though they may not physically cross borders like traditional goods. Understanding these regulations is crucial for both foreign suppliers and South African residents engaging in digital trade. That's all for today's video. Don't forget to hit the like button and subscribe to our channel to keep up to date with the latest trends in international trade. If you need help with your import-export business, call one of our expert consultants for a free consultation or to get your import-export license in as little as 2 to 5 days.